Hi everyone, welcome to our new English learning session. This is Sandeep and I am an English teacher. Most of the students ask me this question, sir, how do we use vocab in our own sentences and what are the best ways in order to learn vocabulary? Before we proceed this session, my dear learner, let me tell you what is the importance of vocabulary in our communication skills. Do you know why words are so important when we talk to each other? Well, let me tell you, words are like magical tools that helps us share our thoughts and feelings with others people. Do you know, my dear learner, having a good bunch of words make our talking more clear? Imagine if we only had a few words, how would we explain our favorite things? Words also help us in order to understand what others are saying. When we hear new words, we learn new things. Having a good vocabulary can make us feel confident when we talk to each others. But the question is, how did we learn vocabulary and how can we use them in our own sentence? In today's session, I am going to tell you some important vocab and I will also tell you how will you use these vocab in your own sentences. Yes, my dear learner, this is the best technique in order to learn any kind of vocab. My dear learner, this video is also beneficial for those students who are preparing for competitive exams. So let's get started. So my dear learner, our first vocab is ambiguity. It means having unclear or double meaning. In other words, we can say confusion or uncertainty, which means having multiple meanings. ये वर्ड्स एक ऐसी कंडीशन के लिए यूज किया जाता है जहां अनसर्टेनिटी होती है, जहां एक वर्ड्स के डबल मीनिंग होते हैं. Now, how can we use this word in our own sentence? Like there was no ambiguity about it. Our second sentence is there is ambiguity of playing Vikas in today's match. Our next word is aggravate. It means to make worse or more serious somebody. It could be a disease, it could be a situation or any problem. Now come to use of this word in our own sentence. Now the situation has become more aggravate. Now come to the second sentence. His question aggravated me. And the third sentence is your question aggravated me. Or we can also say that your questions bothered me. It means आपके question ने मुझे उत्तेजित कर दिया. Our next word is auspicious. Lucky के लिए use किया जाता है. It means showing sign of future success, or we can also say good sign. Now how will we use this word in sentence? Like every year we celebrate 15th August as an auspicious day. The second sentence is it was during my last week of training which I took as an auspicious sign. Our next word is abominable, which means something that is very unpleasant or very bad, or we can also say that inferior. Now how we will use this word in our daily life? The first sentence is if a heinous crime has happened in your area, then we would say it was an abominable crime. My dear learner, heinous is an adjective that describes something extremely wicked or atrocious. जहाँ काफी जघन्य अपराध होता है, जहाँ काफी क्रूरता होती है, ऐसी जगह पे एक वर्ड यूज किया जाता है heinous. Atrocity भी यूज करते हैं. The second sentence is I think his behavior is abominable and wrong. And the third sentence is I think my behavior has been abominable and wrong. Our next word is antagonism. Means active opposition or hostility, especially between two people, or we can also say that opposition or conflict between two people. जहाँ दो लोगों के बीच में दुश्मनी होती है, ऐसी कंडीशन के लिए यूज किया जाता है वर्ड. Now how will we use this word in our daily life? Our first sentence is nowadays there is growing antagonism between two brothers. The second use, this is the main reason for the ongoing antagonism between two organizations. Our next word is benevolent. It means a kind-hearted person, friendly nature person, and very helpful person. Now come to the use of this word in our daily life. Some people have benevolent nature, some people have benevolent attitude. कुछ लोगों का काफ़ी दयालु व्यवहार होता है. दयालु के लिए स्पेशली यूज किया जाता है वर्ड ये. The second use is some people have benevolent smile, or we can say also Mohan is a benevolent person of our society. Our next word is philanthropic, means a person who helps needy people, or we can also say generous or charitable, जो काफी दान देता है व्यक्ति, ऐसी कंडीशन में एक वर्ड यूज किया जाता है philanthropic. My dear learner, benevolent and philanthropic are synonyms of each other. Now, how will we use this word in our own sentence? The first sentence is some people have philanthropic nature. The second sentence is Mr. Sohan is a philanthropist person of our society. Our next word is obsolete. It means that is no more in use or fashion. कोई भी चीज़ होती है, कोई टेक्नोलॉजी होती है जो पहले यूज़ होती थी लेकिन आज के टाइम में यूज़ नहीं होती है, वो आउटडेटेड हो गई है. ऐसी कंडीशन के लिए एक वर्ड यूज़ किया जाता है ऑब्सोलेट. नाउ कम टू यूज ऑफ दिस वर्ड इन आवर सेंटेंस. In the world of fashion, styles and trends can quickly become obsolete. Now come to the second use. In earlier times, people used to listen radio, but now due to advent of technology era, it has become obsolete. क्योंकि टेक्नोलॉजी के आने से अब रेडियो काफ़ी कम लोग सुनते हैं, उसका ट्रेंड काफ़ी कम हो गया है. Now come to our next word. Humiliate. It means to make feel ashamed someone, or we can also say that to make somebody feel embarrassed. Now come to use of this word. Our first sentence is I felt humiliated when my friends laughed at my work. The second sentence is I have never felt so humiliated in my life as I am feeling today. शर्मिंदा जब हम किसी को कर देते हैं, ह्यूमिलेट कर देते हैं एक तरह से, तो ये उसके लिए यूज किया जाता है वर्ड. नाउ कम टू द नेक्स्ट वर्ड, माय डियर लर्नर. डिलेमा. इट मीन्स ए पोजिशन और सिचुएशन गिविंग टू चॉइसेस ऑफ नीदर गिव प्लीजेंट, और इन अदर वर्ड्स वी कैन ऑल्सो से दैट a situation in which one has to choose between two undesirable things or course of action. एक ऐसी कंडीशन जहाँ पे हम ये डिसाइड नहीं कर पाते हैं कि हमें क्या करना है और क्या नहीं करना है. दोनों ही कंडीशन अनप्लीजेंट कंडीशन होती है. नाउ हाउ विल वी यूज दिस vocab in our own sentence? Our first sentence is I am clearly in a dilemma about how to tackle the situation. Now come to the second sentence. I found myself in a dilemma and really didn't know what to do for the best. Our third use it. I am in dilemma whether I should obey my father or lose my love. So, my dear student, in today's session we have covered almost 10 words, and I think these words are really important for you. These words will be beneficial for you, and I'll meet you in my next session with a new topic. Thank you very much for watching this session, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon.